Okay, so let's start off with the obvious fact. We do not have a lot of independent members of parliament in Zimbabwe. Rare exceptions, Professor Jonathan Moyo, Margaret Dongo, and others. How did you pull it off? How did you manage to beat MDC Alliance and Zanu PF twice in elections in Norton?
I was the provincial chairman of Marsh West, and Norton is under Marsh West. And as a provincial chairman, I was able to go around the provinces through the constituencies. And in doing so, I was working for the people. I was representing the people in every aspect. And I made sure that every constituency was solid in terms of party structures. Every constituency was structured in a manner which would assure that the party's policy and manifesto would be adhered to. So I was always on the ground, and I think what is also critical is the fact that I was in Urungwe West, where I won from an MDC. It was an MDC constituency. I decided to go there. My farm is in Urungwe Central. And of course, I was then expelled prematurely, but after having worked so hard. And I think what also made me win in Norton was the record and the history that I had in working in Urungwe and the development that I had done in Urungwe West, which was significant and again, which made Urungwe be what it is at the end of the day. So it's really
but how much of that was down to the MDC supporting you? I mean, we remember pictures of you with Nelson Chamisa. The election that the MDC boycotted, they put their support behind you. So how much of your victory in Norton was down to the MDC?
It's a very important question, and I think it's important that people take this opportunity to understand how politics works. First of all, 2016 by-elections in Norton, Zanu PF contested. I got 7,000 plus votes. Zanu PF had 4,000. MDC did not contest. In the 2013 elections, MDC had 9,000 plus. Zanu PF had 10,000 plus. So if MDC claimed that they supported me in that election, why did I not get 9,000 plus? I got less than what they got in 2013, and this was 2016. So it's not true. Nelson Chamisa did not address anybody to say that they were supporting me. There was supposed to be a rally, and that rally was not held. So at what point did MDC say that they were supporting me and so forth? A rally was not held, and because it was not held, he did not say anything.
But the fact that they showed up at the rally, it was obvious the MDC was supporting you, Temba.
No, it was not only them, but the rally was never held. NPF was there through Comrade Digmas Mtasa. PDP was there. Tendai Biti made a statement publicly. This is the truth. So we want to be honest here. Tendai Biti's party made a statement publicly through Settlement Chikwinya, who was present too. So it was a number of parties who were there. It was not only MDC. So an opportunity had risen for the political parties to address people. What they were going to address, I don't know. So I cannot talk about MDC supporting me when they did not address people, and no party addressed people. But PDP, belonging to Tendai Biti, issued a statement in black and white saying that they were supporting me. So we must be very clear in terms of that. So come 2018, they put their candidate. Zanu PF had the candidate. As much as all the political parties wanted to work with me, I wanted to prove to them that no, Zimbabwe has people who are independent-minded thinkers. And in so doing, I'd worked hard to be able to achieve that. So here are the results, Lance, for 2018. Zanu PF, 4,000, from 10,500 to 4,000. MDC, just over 7,000, from 9,000 plus to 7,000. I got 17,000. If you add 7 that MDC got and 4 that Zanu PF got, that's 11,000. They're still short of 6,000. So what am I trying to say to you? That 7,000 that I won in the by-election, I still took it with me. Because politics is about figures. Let's not talk about politics without figures. So at what point did MDC help me? This, after presenting these figures, I'm sure people are well educated enough. It's not the MDC aspect. I have charisma myself as a politician too. I work hard to get the votes and so forth. So to me, the two votes combined in 2018 is 11,000. I got 17,000. ED for Zanu PF got 12,000. Chamisa got at least 19,000.
Okay.
So there was a difference of 8,000 between Chris Mchangwa, who was the chief campaign manager for his president, and the president.
Okay.
So 8,000 votes. So those are the statistics.
All right,
which you cannot argue with.
All right, let's move away from that. Some are alleging that controversial businessman Kudakwashe Tagwirei sponsored both your campaigns, and that's why you had an advantage over the others.
But it's not a secret that Kudakwashe Tagwirei has always supported Zanu PF. He supported all Zanu PF candidates, including Mchangwa. So how come Mchangwa lost? Mchangwa is Zanu PF. He was well funded by Kudakwashe Tagwirei. So how did he lose? How did other MPs lose to MDC too? So that's a fallacy. You cannot talk about that, because if they had all been funded by him, they were supposed to win. It's not about funding at the end of the day. Withstanding the support that I get, I've made my name in politics at the end of the day. I was the provincial chairman of Zanu PF in Marsh West, who was vibrant, who worked hard, and I've got my own strategies of winning elections. My strategy is I am always on the ground. I know what is happening in Norton. I know what is happening before I'm in Norton, when I'm out of Norton. So the secret to politics is not money, Lance. You can send your child to the most expensive school, but if they don't have the capacity to comprehend and to understand what the teacher is saying, it does not mean that they'll pass because you've sent them to the most expensive school. We might as well say all the children that will go to expensive schools should pass. It's not about
that.
So
you are putting it on the record that you never received any money from Tagwirei.
I've never received money from Tagwirei in terms of sponsorship. It is my own goodwill, my own capital as a politician on record of working hard and doing things. And Urungwe West is a good example. I did not have to say much to people. I said, look at what I've done in Urungwe West. If you vote for me, I'll also do the same. And the record was there.